New at 6, after years of planning, the funding for a new 1,000-bed jail on Oahu remains on hold.
Continuing her special series, our Lynn Kawano explains how a privately run mainland facility could help influence the design.
The original estimate for the facility was $500 million, but that was years ago. The new estimate is $600 million, and the cost will go up the longer it takes to build. It's been repeated for years. Oahu needs a new jail. The site was chosen in 2017. Drawings were released, but there has been no progress on a new OCCC after lawmakers rejected the funding request last year.
Everything is on hold. We've asked the legislature last year for $15 million to kind of do some more planning and go into the design phase, but the money was not provided, so everything is on hold. There's been no planning meetings.
With a new facility, you wouldn't have nearly as much overcrowding, you wouldn't have as many lawsuits, you wouldn't have as much destructiveness.
Overcrowding and other conditions have led to an increase in violence recently. There was a huge spike in fights reported in 2019 with a drop in 2020 because of COVID protocols. But last year, the numbers spiked again. The Correctional Oversight Committee visited Saguaro Prison in Arizona earlier this year.
My initial thoughts was that it was really well laid out. I really liked how they had a lot of the programming and recreation right in the center, so it makes movement very easy. A lot of the different populations don't have to mix.
That makes it easier on the corrections officers. The privately run complex only takes Hawaii prisoners serving long sentences, but the committee hopes the state will try to use similar designs for the new jail if it moves forward. Funding was halted as lawmakers worked toward a failed effort at bail reform. Most of the inmates at OCCC are pretrial detainees or those with short sentences, under a year.
I think everyone's frustrated who supports the replacement of OCCC because it's needed, but I think the legislature did have some valid concerns, and we hope to answer those concerns and obtain the funding.
The department will ask for the $15 million from lawmakers again this year so that they can start planning. I'm Lynn Kawano, Hawaii News Now.
And Lynn continues her series of Saguaro tomorrow with a Native Hawaiian practice that is back on at the prison after the pandemic put it on hold, how the prisoners are keeping culture alive from 3,000 miles away.